Y'all, today is a huge day. AI Live just happened. That's the live stream where the devs come together, give us a bunch of info about upcoming updates, and there's a gigantic one coming, and they gave us a ton of info. We now officially know what a bunch of new spells look like, all the animations in the upcoming update, and they also gave us a ton of info on the upcoming feature of magic weaving. Now, there's a lot to talk about, but I know a bunch of people, every time there's an update, they want to know what the spells look like. I'm giving y'all that premium live reaction. I've seen the first one. Just disclaimer. You know, the balance one, I've seen it. It looks cool, y'all. There's a moon. There's a chameleon. All kinds of crazy sound effects. I don't know what's going on. What is he doing? What is he doing? That's what I want to know. Hey, yo. About to bop his ass, huh? Oh. I want to know what that was, bro. Okay, now I haven't seen anything. What is this? Little, ooh. What is this, a little, Anubis? Is this an Anubis? Oh my God. Oh Lord. That's disrespectful as hell. Good God. I like that one. I like that one. Little fire school. Oh, damn. Yo, what the hell? Hey, yo. Hey, yo, chill, my boy. Oh my God, his breath is hot as hell. Okay. So far, I'm seeing some things I like. Little ice school things. Oh my Lord. He out here transforming into a Colossi. That's crazy. Yo, I wasn't ready for that, bro. Nah, that one got me. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. She pretty, I'll be honest. Yo, where Moto at? Okay, is that a heal? Hold on, 1480. I need to know how that works. I'm gonna need more info on that. Okay, this is a myth one. Oh. What upset him? 265 damage. That seemed a little storm school. Oh my Lord. Okay, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of thoughts in my head. There's a lot there. The moon chameleon one, it looked like it did something that was school changing. I think that is what it did. And it looks like life is getting a heal. Myth seems to be very weak unless I'm missing something. Maybe it's like a conditional. But all of the animations, as usual, look really, really cool. Very excited about that. I don't think they've really missed on these in a while. But y'all, that is not the real story of the KI Live that they put out. Big thing that they teased is a new feature called magic weaving. You guys might recall a couple of days ago, I put out a video talking about the teaser that they put out on their Twitter with all the new school trees, and we officially know a little bit more about the lore, the rollout, and exactly what we're gonna see with this new system. To say that this is huge is an understatement. So basically, right, lore-wise, this is supposed to be a completely new set of trees. So the tree in the background is supposedly a banyan tree, and the trees that you see on the forefront are actually growing out of the banyan tree back into the ground, and they're like trunk. I think the gist of that is that it's not as separate as the Ravenwood way of doing magic. You can weave different schools together by interacting with some of these tree trunks. Now, what is magic weaving? Might be the next logical question. So apparently, this is going to happen as early as after level 50. The wizard will have a choice of choosing one of these trainers. They can change them later if they change their mind. But by choosing one of them, they can choose to weave a secondary school of magic into their main way of playing. Now, you can't do your main school, so a storm can't weave into storm, I guess. But basically, if I wanted, let's say that I wanted to go into fire or life. This is something I already kind of do in PvP. Now, there's going to be a trainer that specializes in me going into a secondary school in this world. Now, in the KI Live, they hinted that there's several rewards for, you know, interacting with one of these trainers. What we saw on the actual stream was new jewels. It looked like there's new cards here and there, like dual blades that are way more powerful than what we're used to. And they even said that let's say that you end up changing your trainer, you'll basically lose the spells you learn from them, but you'll have your training points refunded. So you'll be able to experiment with what works for you. Now, I can already tell y'all this. I think this is going to be something that if it is like, you know, rolled out well, I think in the long term, it'll probably do a lot of good for the game. I think a lot of people, when they think about dual schooling, they think about what Wiz has been adding into PvP, and they think about a loss of school identity. This seems to be like a big critique, but Mastery Amulets have been out since about, I want to say, level 60, and dual damage gear, specifically, has been out since the very first version of the game. We've had crafters that let us go into another school. I think what they're doing is, I think they're trying to stay true to the vision of what they actually originally intended for the game. I don't think they're drastically changing the game, which a lot of people have been saying. Now, they did say, and this is not something you might have misheard, this is a feature that will be accessible after Dragonspire. So what I think has to happen is there's got to be like quests and like tutorials and other types of things in game that explain to the player very, very well how to both use Arch Mastery and also how to interact with the secondary school at that low of a level. I think if they don't do that part right, a bunch of people are just going to be confused and they're just going to say, you know what, I don't need to go into another school, I'm just not going to do this. Now, I know this is a pretty big change from how normal questing works in Wizard101, but I actually think that if people keep an open mind, this could actually fix a lot of issues that the game has had. There is such a gigantic nobody talks about this. I don't know why. There's a gigantic difficulty spike right after Dragonspire going into Celestia. And maybe I'm wrong, but other than the 7-pip AoEs, there doesn't really seem to be a true power spike for the wizard for defeating Malister of all people. You defeat Morgant, you get like shadow magic. You go into the most recent arc, you start getting like, you know, Arch Mastery spells that do tons of extra damage. You do Darkmoor, and you get some of the most powerful spells in the game, right? These are like logical checkpoints where the wizard experiences a power increase. I would go as far as to say we don't really get that at level 50 in terms of like a new system that makes us better. Again, rollout is key. If people feel uncomfortable with this, they're not going to interact with this. It's just something that's going to mess with their nostalgia that they have with this game. If it's too different, if it feels too foreign, they're just going to reject it. But there's a chance that they could add a little bit of color, variety, and actually some extra tools that are quite literally needed, especially in Arc 2. It's easily the least popular arc in Wizard101 due to its tediousness, due to its difficulty, due to the way it feels repetitive. I think a lot of that has to do with the lack of a true power spike at level 50. I think that's the main crux of what they're adding here. I think now that we know about this magic weaving feature, I finally get what they meant a little bit more by the 100+ new spells that are coming in this update. I think by choosing a tree, you will limit yourself to certain numbers of spells, but you can basically experiment around with it to find, I guess, what fits for you. If y'all can't mentally grasp the sheer amount of options that you'll have on any one wizard, apparently there are 42 permutations when it comes to combining one school with another school, and every single one of them will be available to the wizard. So basically, you'll have a way to customize your wizard, obviously optionally, in a way that we probably have not seen yet. Y'all, this could be one of the most massive updates ever. I'm actually really excited to see what every bit of this update is about now. Let me know what you guys think about the new spell animations. Let me know what you guys think about magic weaving. I look forward to reading all of y'all's comments. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave a sub if you're new. And as always, if somebody hasn't told you're awesome today, they doing something wrong. Stay awesome, y'all. See y'all soon. And yeah.